Are Nate Sudfeld and Josh Rosen quality backups?
Let me tell you this. Nate Sudfeld on drills and 11 on 11. He looked good today, boy. Yes, sir. 6 for 6.
Good for
Nate. 6 for 6. The ball looks nice coming out of his hands. Like and listen, don't dispute the Scangarello connection. He had him in Philly. He knows that you can kind of rely on him. The quarterback 3 battle is heating up. It is heating up. But today, Nate Sudfeld,
neither of them have gotten many reps. Like they haven't. No. It's taken them some time to get some rhythm. And now, sorry, but yes,
Nate Sudfeld looked good. As bad as he looked yesterday, and he made some bad throws today, he was just as good, man. He threw some darts. He throws a nice ball. The ball comes out as a spiral.
It's catchable.
Yes.
He can throw from different arm angles. He can buy a little time. He's 6'7", so he's gangly. I mean, it's just a little awkward. It's almost like he's like trying to look smaller than he is, but he's huge. Pretty good. Yeah, he's huge.
No, he was good today. And I watched him during drills, and I watched I watched Juice, I watched Hasty and Mitchell run routes. They basically were running choice routes where they just it was one-on-one with somebody. Juice. So, I know this is going to play right into what you've been saying, but Juice runs really good routes and was getting himself open against good players, and they don't use him. I was so shocked today watching him run routes.
He's fantastic.
And I was like, man, look at this guy.
He's fantastic.
And Sudfeld was putting it on him. He ran the choice route to the outside. Boom, Sudfeld had the ball right in his chest. And Sudfeld looked really good today, man. I have to say. I know that quarterback 3 doesn't matter. But for me, I think Nate Sudfeld took a leg up today on Josh Rosen. 1, because he had more passing attempts and reps.
6, Rosen had 3.
Yeah. And 2, he completed all of them, and they all looked good. It was, Rosen's one completion was off a deflection. Come on.
No. He had 2. The other one was the play action dunk.
Yeah. But that other one was a tip off Sanu, and Dwelly caught it, and he would have ran it for a touchdown. That's not how you get it done.
Yeah, but that's...
Ross Dwelly looked really good today.
Can we just talk about Ross Dwelly
yes,
real quick?
For sure. Go for it.
Dude, he looked fit. Look, so Kittle's not playing. Dwelly starts, and he makes 3 catches, 4 catches. One of them was the Matrix. He went up and had the slow motion.
That's a Jimmy one.
So nice. And I don't know if you saw it, but in one-on-ones, basically there's 3 one-on-ones happening at once. Mm-hmm. He had one rep where he beat Tavon Wilson for about 30 yards up. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. I was taking notes on that because obviously George Kittle's not there, right? Jordan Matthews comes in. Jordan Matthews had a tough time separating today, and he dropped a pass, and he just couldn't bring in passes. That's Jordan Matthews. That is Jordan Matthews. Yeah. But Ross Dwelly really separated himself today, and I think that tight end 2 job is done. It's locked up.
That's how he caught my eye a couple of years ago in one-on-ones. I don't know if you got to look at him, but there is something about him that is just he's got a little bit of shake to him. I don't know he's not fast, but he's big as hell. He's got really soft hands, and he's got that little shake at the top of his route, and he's tough to cover.
Yeah, no, he was good today. He was really good. He made an amazing catch on that Jimmy throw. That might have been his best throw. That 20 yards over the middle. Again, our average depth of target.
Double coverage in the perfect spot where only Dwelly could get it. I mean, it was beautiful.
So say something nice about Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, I don't know that Lance would have hit that with the same ball location that Jimmy did. That was a really nice throw, yeah.
Yeah.
What the way Lance impresses you is driving it outside the numbers the way Jimmy doesn't, or actually throwing the ball down the field 40 yards like Jimmy does.
With air under it.
But you pointed out, Jimmy has all these touch throws that we really haven't seen from Lance yet. So that's a really good point. Yeah.
That is
true. Ominous says, come on, guys, less than 24 hours and you forget Jalen Hurts is working through the details and evaluating.
Is that going to be the joke now?
Yeah. God. I'm just working through the details and evaluating. You know that Young Thug meme where he's looking very seriously at the computer?
That's computer?
That's Nick Bosa. trying to work through the details and evaluate. Ruda says, so you were saying Mullins used to beat Jimmy G in practice, but still Jimmy had the starting job, and he thought same might happen here. Yeah, okay. So Jimmy is just objectively better in games. He can have bad practices. And
he's not a practice player, and everybody knows that. Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. If he doesn't does he not take it seriously? Is he not competitive? Does he need the edge of the adrenaline to actually, I don't know what it is, but Mullins is a grinder who is playing the same way in practices as he does in games. Jimmy G is just, I don't know, more laid back, or I don't know what it is.
He's a Sunday player, and I think he just needs the juice of the game, the adrenaline. It's really baffling, honestly, because even before I started covering camp, which is only 2 days into my career right now. But the book was always out that he was a practice player that wasn't very good at that.
John Lynch said the same thing to me when I had him on Periscope. One of my first guests, he said, "Yeah, he's just better when the bullets are flying."
Okay. Good.
Jeremy says, on another note, that gloves off best dubs spent this. Thank you for buying my dad's book. I appreciate it. It is nice. A good book. I highly recommend it, Jeremy. You're the best.
Nice.
4D9R says, oh, I get it. Haha. 49er says, based off today's play for play by you, Grant, Jimmy had 115 yards, 2 turnovers versus Trey's 65 yards passing and 1 turnover. Wouldn't that be better? I don't know.
Because 65 yards, that doesn't account for those rushing yards. Like literally, I'm telling you that on those right, on those read options, those are 40, 50-yard gains. Like seriously, that's how far away the defense was from him. So, and that stress, again, if he's continuously getting those reps and that stress of him running and Kyle implementing that, it's so much more dangerous at this point. I might be talking myself into it a little bit more now that I'm talking about it, but the stress that he put on the defense and the way Trey was moving, it was different. It was a different vibe, honestly. And it just, Jimmy just stepped back. He's waiting, looking. Okay, dump off. Or waiting, look up, like down the field. Like with Trey, he looked, he saw the angle, and maybe he doesn't look at, all the receivers, but he's out and he knows that he can get 10. I'd rather take the given 10 than you trying to throw it and try to see what happens, if that makes any sense.
Also, I mean, you're like, I think Lance had more yards total. And also the 2 turnovers for Garoppolo were bad. Lance's turnover, the way I saw it was
Arden Key was in the backfield.
Yeah,
and
it was on the right tackle. It was on Tom Compton. Like Tom Compton whiffed. Arden Key came in and just took the ball from the
got nervous. Like he was handing the ball and he just was like, like tried to step away and the ball just ended up it wasn't necessarily anything that Trey did. It's just that Arden Key was blowing that play up. That's
Tom
what
Compton whiffed.
Oh,
Tom Compton's the right tackle.
Imagine. Oh God, please help us all.
He was the second team right tackle today. Sean Coleman was the left tackle. So
please no.
Trey Lance is really, really good.
Please no. Mike McGlinchey, stay healthy. Mike McGlinchey, stay healthy, please.
Yup. Matthew says, every time they appear together, Trey looks better than Jimmy. Do the Niners hide Trey and put Jimmy on a pedestal as the season looms? Trade value. Yeah, but then Jimmy does stuff like today, and you can't hide that. And what's funny is instead of trying to justify it, everyone was just like, how about that Trey Lance, though? How about that Trey Lance?
Well, it's a good thing that we can't take videos. Like, they're very strict with the whole, you can't, take any sort of videos on 11 on 11. So they would just have to go. Exactly. They would just have to go off of what people were saying.
One-on-one until Marquise Goodwin roasted Richard Sherman, and that was the end of that. Thank you.
Well, this is all news to me, and I'm glad that I'm learning all this now. So
that was viral. It had millions and millions of views.